Okay, so here is the video that we shot right off the bat today. Then we went in and did some 3D and found some stuff. And what we were finding is that at address, you had a tendency to have a little less pelvic tilt than we would want, which indicates to me that the knees are kind of straight, the pelvis is down, and that you're bending from the top part of the torso rather than bending where the leg comes into the pelvis.
I mean, am I standing too far away from the ball?
Slightly. I wouldn't worry about that.
Okay.
What we wanted to do, though, is if we look at it from the down-the-line view, when you took it back, you had a tendency to stand up, so you see your legs straightening, head kind of lifts a little bit here. As you start back down into it, you drop down into it, so the back arches a little bit more than we would want it. I'm sorry, pelvis arches a little bit more than we would want it here. Then as you start coming into the ball, you fire your arms pretty hard, your legs straight, and then your upper body comes back and away from it. So now your lower body's actually tucking under this direction too much. So we wanted to be a little bit more consistent with the pelvis angle and match it up. What we saw then is because the upper body has a difficult time rotating while you're having all that movement, you end up getting right in here where you're almost square with the lower body and the upper body. You're not really, but you're too square relative to our needs. So what happens is your arms just move a little bit excessively right here, so you can see the club face goes dead shut right at impact. So if you time it well, you get the ball going before that face closes. But boy, it's not easy. It's not a very good opportunity to get it square. So what we did is we worked on maintaining posture angles a little bit better through the swing. If we look at, so here's Matt Hansen. He's a good player up at Davis right now. He starts with that kind of an angle. He keeps that angle at the backswing. Then as he comes into it, he does lose some of it there, and you should, but you were losing it. You were -9 degrees of pelvic tilt at impact, which means that your butt came way under you at impact.
Right.
And it's just putting a little too much pressure on your low back.
Yeah, because I didn't feel any pressure on my back at all, even with the ones that I missed.
Good. So what we worked on then is maintaining that posture and then feeling like the arms and the upper body started working as a unit. We're working on more of a shoulder-high swing just for right now, because keeping your pelvis in better position is going to make it so you can't over-rotate. But coming through then, we wanted to feel the lower body, upper body, and arms coming through as a unit. As you did that, we've got a much more square club face there and more square exiting. Now, that's a little more closed than I would like it.
Yeah.
However, if we compare that to your before picture,
night and day.
Your before now is on the right side.
Yeah.
That face is way more closed.
Huge difference.
Very soon after impact than this one. So again, we were just coming through impact and working up into a finished position where the arms and body rotated through together. Which again, overall, you were moving in a pretty good way. There was just too much movement in some different aspects and not quite enough in the others.
Gotcha.
So keep working on that drill. Do some of the drills where you feel like you can rotate without the pelvis angle changing much. And then hit some balls where you just feel like the arms stay connected to the body, and you're going to be doing a lot better.
Okay, good.